Hey guys, so I'm back with another video of my weekly wax melts, and I did not melt that much this week. Mainly because I was working a lot more, especially during the day, and I don't know, I think I've been having headaches throughout the week, so I've not been melting that much this week. Or the week that just happened, I guess. This coming week and the week after this one, I'm also going to be working a lot, so I might combine my weekly melts for the next 2 weeks into one, just because I might have a lot less melts. I don't know, we'll see. And because this is the one from I melted all this before I did my August wax picks, and so I do have empties in here, but after this one I'm not going to include empties into my weekly wax melts. So I'll just get started. So the first thing I have here is Kay's Creations Icy Bliss, and Icy Bliss is, I believe, a mixture of peppermint and her Bliss scent, and her Bliss scent is essentially kind of like a vanilla, it's like a vanilla scent. It's kind of burnt smelling. This is a medium to strong scent with a medium throw. The only thing I wish it had was a little more peppermint, but either way, I really liked it as a bedroom scent, and I purchased a really large amount in it. And that one it's just a good one. It really is. I really like that peppermint. So the next thing that I have here is Kay's Creations Splash of Summer, and this one is strawberry, coconut, and lemon fizz. For whatever reason, I melted like a half of it because I already melted one half, and the first time I melted it, it was super strong, amazing. I loved this scent. But for this time around, it didn't really throw that well. I don't know why, but I did purchase more of that because I know that I love it. So I'm thinking that maybe it was just a one-time thing. Another thing that I'm thinking is I probably just didn't give it enough time to fully melt or fully heat up, because I find that with my 20-watt warmer, my 20-watt Glade warmer from Walmart, I used to use a different warmer. I mean, I still have it, I just haven't used it in a while, because I think it gets a little too hot because of the summertime. In the winter, it works perfectly, but in the summer when it's really hot, it just gets too hot, and I feel like it just doesn't throw. I think it burns off the oil too quickly. Whereas the 20-watt warmer is good, it just takes a while for the wax to get hot enough. So I find that with my 20-watt Glade warmer, it takes about 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes an hour, a full hour, for the scent to actually even start to come out and to throw, because the wax just isn't hot enough yet. And so oh, sorry. Oh, I do that a lot. Well, I'll like be in the middle of conversation and then my mind will just go blank for a second. But what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, so sometimes I feel like it just takes a while for the wax to really just get hot enough for the fragrance oil to start burning off of it, and I think maybe I just didn't give Splash of Summer enough time before I turned my warmer off, because in my bedroom, the only time I melt is right before I go to bed. So I'll come in to my room maybe 11 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock, turn the warmer on, put something on, and then I just end up falling asleep whenever I feel tired, and I normally turn it off. Either if it gets too strong, I'll turn it off, or I turn it off right before I actually decide to go to sleep. So sometimes I'm in the room from 12 to 1 and I decide to turn it off and it just doesn't smell like anything because it's only an hour. Sometimes it starts to throw after 30 minutes. Sometimes it throws after an hour and a half. It really depends. So I think I might have just not given that one enough time, because I know that from my past experience it has performed really well. So I think it was probably just a fluke or whatever. The next thing I melted is the Bathing Gardens Fried Candy Donut, and this one is a good one. It's a really nice berry creamy bakery blend. This is so good and it's so pretty looking. And this one was a medium light scent and it was a medium strong throw. And It's just so good. I don't know what the candy in it is, but it's a little bit sugary, but not in like an overly sweet smelling. There's just something slightly candy-ish about it, but it's just so good. It's the kind of bakery that I like. It's that kind of creamy bakery rather than a very heavy bakery. And there's no cinnamon or spice in that whatsoever, so it's really, really nice. The next thing I have is K's Creations I'm Cocoa Nuts, which is a fragrance that I blended myself, and it is sugar cookie, creamy zucchini bread, and coconut cream pie. And I melted just one half of it. You can see the other half right there. And it's just super strong. This one was incredibly, incredibly strong. I love this. It's just a classic creamy, it's like a really creamy bakery with and the sugar cookie gives it a slight kind of heaviness to it, but it's not too heavy because the coconut cream pie and this creamy zucchini bread really cream it out and soften it. So that one's really, really nice. I love that one on its own. You can blend it with things, but I really prefer that one on its own, if I'm being honest. The next thing I melted was Vintage Chic Scents Blackberry Milk Glass, and this is so good. So good. Her milk glass is a blend of sweet milk or sugar milk, I guess. A lot of different vendors call it different things. Cake batter and wildberry. I don't know if it's wildberry mousse or just wildberry, but this blackberry just adds a slight fruitiness to it. I really like it. Obviously makes it a little bit more berry. It also just adds a slight sugariness to it that's not that kind of sugar milk, kind of heavy, kind of bakery sweetness. It's more of just kind of a fruity candy sweetness, which makes it really nice. And it's also a little less heavy because of the blackberry, so that one's really, really nice as a scent. And it was a medium scent and medium strong throw. I definitely want more of that when it comes around. And this was from her most recent restock in July. So yeah, I find that Vintage Chic Scents, honestly, for me personally, I've always found that Vintage Chic Scents, no matter how old or how new, it throws pretty good. I definitely think, yes, it throws even better the longer you wait. But when I first get it, I don't have a problem with throw. Sometimes I just have a problem with scent intensity most of the time. If it's a softer scent, it does take a little while for the scent to actually develop. But that one itself is already a strong scent, so I didn't have any problems with that one. And then the next two things I melted were doggy bags from L3. So the first one here is Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the Camel, which is a reference to Gilmore Girls. And they're little squares, if you can kind of see that. And these are her doggy bags, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. And this is in tinsel, cotton candy frosting, and toasted marshmallow. Love this. I love the scent of tinsel. And then mixed, oh my goodness, I can't speak today. Mixed with cotton candy frosting and toasted marshmallow. It's just so creamy, and just a little bit sweeter. It's just so good. So good. I love this. I love tinsel so much. So this was amazing. And tinsel it's like I believe it's a peppermint fruity blend. It's really, really nice though, and on its own it's quite creamy as well. Next thing I have from L3 is Dreamweaver, and this one again is little squares. I don't know if you can see, but they're little squares. And this one is a blend of lavender cream sugar cookie dough bread, and this is an L3 house blend, so it's a blend that Jennifer created herself. And Dreamweaver, I find that L3's lavender is actually quite herbal. I don't think it's as herbal as like a regular herbal lavender, although I haven't really smelt an herbal lavender in wax yet. But I do think it's definitely more herbal than other lavenders that other vendors have, like those kind of sweet creamy lavenders that don't really smell much like the actual buds of lavender. They just kind of have a slight resemblance to lavender. This one definitely smells like lavender buds, except a little bit creamier. and a little bit sweeter. That's what her lavender to me smells like. It smells like real, authentic lavender buds, but with an added creamy and sweetness to it. So it's not the normal sweet creamy lavender you have. It's a sweet and creamy lavender, but it's more authentic lavender. And then mixed with the sugar cookie dough bread, it's just a really, really nice, warm and comforting scent. To be honest, this mainly smells of lavender to me. I don't really get much bakery out of it, but I do love it regardless. So that was everything that I melted in the bedroom. So now we'll move on to what I melted in the living room. So the first thing I have here is something that I'm probably just going to end up getting rid of, and this is Candles by Victoria, and they're little bonbon shapes, and this is in the scent lemongrass. And I love lemongrass, but this, I don't know what's wrong with this lemongrass. I used to like it, but now I just don't anymore. It's the throw with Candles by Victoria is always super, super strong, but this fragrance for me is just no longer pleasant. I don't think the scent has changed at all. I just think my nose has. I don't know, like, I love lemongrass, I really, really do, and I like lemongrass essential oils, but this one is just it's too heavy. It's not a light, kind of airy lemongrass. It's not. Lemongrass to me is very refreshing. This one to me just smells very heavy and almost, I don't know, it's just, I don't really like it. I'm not a fan of that one anymore. I put it in, and right as I could start smelling it, right away I turned it off. So yeah, I was not a huge fan of that one. Here I have Super Tarts Adventure Melts. This is in Bimo, which is pear, cantaloupe, and acai berry. It's acai, right? Yeah. Okay. And so this one is a really, really nice fruity blend. On cold, it definitely smells a lot more like cantaloupe than anything. And I'm gonna be honest, I love like I love honeydew. I like watermelon, cantaloupe. Like cantaloupe with honeydew and watermelon is nice, but cantaloupe kind of on its own I'm a little bit wary about. It's not my favorite melon, to be honest. But this is a nice blend overall. I like the pear and acai in this, and that one came out stronger at first. And I melted this with another scent shot, which I will grab here. And the thing that I blended it with is the Haley's Heavenly Scents Blue Cotton Candy Mango Sorbet, and this one is your classic kind of mango sorbet with a slight added sweetness with the blue cotton candy. So with this one I mainly get the mango sorbet with the added sweetness and fruitiness. And last time I melted this one, I had the window open and said I got little throw, but this time around I melted it with the Bimo, obviously, and it mainly smelled like pear, cotton candy, and cantaloupe. It made the Bimo sweeter and creamier, and the two together made a really, really nice blend. So, I mean, I was a fan. I was nice. So, yeah. And so if you hear all this paper rustling in the back, I have sticky notes that I stick to the things that I melted so I remember what I think about them. So it's not like I'm just kind of going off memory if I don't remember anything. Here I have L3's Apollo's Ray of Fire, which looks horrible, but it was a chunky heart and I cut it up here. And let's see. I think this one is the one, right? Yeah, okay, the sticky fell off. But this is a blend of Scentsy Camu, and then there's Rainbow Sherbet. And this is a really, really nice citrus blend. It's a medium scent with medium light throw. I would repurchase, and I would say that because it's older, it probably was a medium light to throw, because I've melted it in the past and it's been pretty strong. So I think that's the only reason it was a medium to light throw this time around, because I know in the past it's been pretty strong. So I think it's just because it's older, it's almost 2 years old, so yeah, it's a good one though. Really, really like that. It's a really, really nice citrusy blend. It's not a tart citrusy blend too, it's just kind of like a fruity citrusy blend. Okay, this is Blueberry Muffin Pie Crust, and this one is amazing. On cold, it's a creamy blueberry with a slight bakery, and there's kind of like a slight spicy buttery note. On warm, it's really, really nice, and it's not too much of a heavy bakery. It's more of a creamy bakery with a muffin. Like, it actually does smell kind of like muffins. And in my opinion, the muffin scent is much stronger than the blueberry scent, but I really, really did like it. It was a medium scent with a medium to strong throw. It was really, really nice. I actually really, really like this. And I think I melted a half, like almost like a half of one of these. It was pretty tiny. Really, really like that. That was a good one. Next thing I have here is L3's Crybaby, and I melted 2 of the clamshell, and this is amazing. This is one of my favorite lemon bakeries of ever, and it's lemon heads, toasted marshmallow, sugar cookies. It's like the lemon heads makes it quite a tart lemon. It's less of a bakery lemon and more of like a sour, kind of like a sour candied lemon, but very, very quite tart scent with a really, really creamy note from the marshmallow and then a bakeryness from the sugar cookies. Strong scent, strong throw. Really, really amazing. Loved that. Okay, then here I have Storybook Scents Hear Me Roar, which this is amazing. I melted 2 of them, and this was actually fan-frickin-tastic, let me tell you. It's a blend of apricots, sweet milk, honey, and strawberry, and melting, it almost kind of smells peachy to me. Like, rather than apricot and strawberry, I think mixed together, that kind of smells peachy to me. It's really, really nice. It was such a nice fruity blend. It wasn't overly sweet. It wasn't, I don't know, it was just so nice. It was so well balanced, and the honey and the sweet milk kind of creamed it out. And it was a medium scent and medium strong throw. The only thing is that it took 2 hours for it to really throw. So, yeah, that's what I mean when I have to be patient with my wax, that I have to put it in and let it sit in there and then it'll start to throw. I don't know what it is with the 20-watt warmer, but, like, it takes a while for these waxes to release their scent, let me tell you. And I'm not the most patient person here. So, here I have Bahama Mama and Lime Basil Mango. And so on cold, I smell basil more, but on warm, I get mostly the lime kind of mango scent. It was a light scent with a light medium throw. It was a nice scent. I just wish it was stronger, and I kind of think I want to try it in the bedroom. So this one, it wasn't very strong, but smelling it in the bag, it's not very strong either. So I don't know if I expected more, but yeah, I don't know. It was definitely more of a light throw. It didn't really go anywhere, and I would only catch whiffs of it sometimes, so. The next thing I melted is Treat Yourself from Rose Girls, and I melted the other half of this little tiny sliver. But this is Gilligan's Brew and Lemon Verbena, and to me it smells like the green and yellow Skittles taste in your mouth. It's very citrusy, it's a little sharp, but it's still sweet and fruity and creamy. It's really, really intricate and unique. And it was a strong scent with a medium to strong throw. So that one was a fantastic one as well, but I knew I would love that anyways. Okay, here I have this bag which contained a mystery scent from L3, and it was a little dragonfly. And on cold, it smelled like apples, like a little bit like Mac apple. But on warm, it actually kind of smelled a little bit like wine. And so it might have been like an apple and grape blend, I'm assuming. And it was a medium to strong scent, and it was a medium throw. So this one, I mean, this was enjoyable. For a mystery scent, it was nice. I didn't hate it, so that was exciting. Here I have another little scent shot from L3. And this is in Walk on the Wild Side right here, and this one is a blend of strawberry daiquiri, mango sorbet, and tangerine cream, and this is the most amazing one of the most amazing fruity blends that I think I've smelled so far. It is beautiful. It's just the right blend of citrus and berries. I definitely get the mango sorbet, like most intensely, but it's definitely when I sniff it, it's like the first thing that jumps out at me. But it could just be because I'm so used to the mango sorbet smell, and that's the kind of one smell that I know what it smells like on its own. Like tangerine cream and strawberry daiquiri, I can assume it smells like strawberry. I can assume it smells a little bit like orange and creaminess. But I haven't smelt either of those fragrance oils kind of on their own, whereas I have smelt mango sorbet as a fragrance oil on its own, so I know what that smells like. So I think that's why I'm picking it out, just because my nose knows what it is. My nose knows what it is, yeah, but that's what I get first. But the strawberry makes it sweeter, adds a slight berryness to it, and then the tangerine cream makes it really, really creamy and citrusy. And it was a medium to strong scent, and it was a super, super strong throw. It almost filled up the entire home, so that was great. Then here I have Kay's Creations Love is Blind, and this one is pink sugar, lavender, coconut, and love spell. And I didn't think I would like it because when I smelt it, it was kind of perfumey and a little bit more kind of a little bit like florally smelling, but not in a lavender way. But once I melted it, it was nice and creamy, and it was relaxing and sweet. I will say that after about 2 to 3 hours, the love spell definitely came out a lot more, and that's when it started to smell like how it smelled on cold, which is kind of a little bit perfumey, a little bit soapy kind of smelling. But otherwise, it was a medium to strong scent with a strong throw. It was really, really nice. Yeah, I guess I really, really like this. I ordered a lot more of that one. I guess I would just have to turn it off before 3 hours or so, because I didn't like the way it really smelled on cold that much. Again, like I said, it was the kind of soapy, perfumey scent. The last thing that I melted here is Summer in a Jar by Bathing Garden, and it was a little tiny, like, tart. It was a sample tart, and it was kind of this circular, I don't know. If you go head over to my Instagram, you'll be able to see it in action melting, but this was much more peachy warm. This is, I believe it's a blend of citrus. I don't think that the actual description is that descriptive. Let me see. Yeah, it just says citrus and green floral. To me, I really get peach on warm, and it's not really that green. It's like a nice peachy citrus, and it's super, super fruity. And so I wouldn't get this tart if you don't like citrus, if you don't like fruity scents, because this is literally peachy, citrusy, fruity explosion, so you're not going to like this. And this was so fucking strong. Like, it blew me away how strong this tiny Bathing Garden tart was. It was a medium strong scent, and it was very, 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 very strong throw. This one went crazy, and I love this so much. I did not want to take this out. It was just so good. I absolutely, absolutely loved this. It was amazing. Like, 10 out of 10. Good stuff. And so that is absolutely everything that I melted for this past week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't know, I still don't know what I'm gonna do for my next weekly melts, but I guess you'll find out when it gets posted. Yeah, like I said, it really just, again, all depends on if I think I have enough weekly wax melts to really make a solid video about what I melted that week, and if I don't, then I'll probably combine the 2 weeks together. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!